So today I'm actually sitting on the patio. I don't normally sit out here, but it's a nice day. I'm working from home, so why not? So it's Thursday. I didn't know what to do for my video. I have so much footage. I think it kind of gets overwhelming sometimes because I film everything. Like I like to just even for myself, I just film so much stuff, and it's hard for me to sometimes even have time to go through all of it and figure out will this even be an interesting video? I remember before this was maybe the summer when I was having going through my emotions of dealing with 2020, and I was telling my sister I don't is anyone gonna want to see Hong Kong, I don't think this is interesting, and she was like, no, Liv, show us, I think it's cool, so yeah, I'm in the process of trying to just edit more of my videos, and I didn't have time this week to do my normal video, so I just wanted to come. You guys could see me, so that I'm doing okay. And I guess I just wanted to also say it's okay to take breaks. It's okay to not always be on. I think that's something that I'm learning a lot, especially not being in the U.S. In the U.S., there's definitely this culture of go, 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 and I think especially now when times are so just hard and stressful for a lot of people, um, you know, there's this pressure to just always be on, always performing, this hustle culture, and I just feel sometimes it's so not healthy. So yeah, I'm learning to not be like that and to give myself time and grace, and it's okay if I don't film a full on movie quality video every single week, but just to come on and update you guys about what's happening in life abroad and stuff. So things are good. I'm filming this today, so this is gonna go up. What's the date? So it's October 29th. I'm filming this October 29th. So things are good. The situation here in Hong Kong is definitely improving. The beaches are open. The beaches are back open. Businesses are open. Slowly but surely things are getting back to the new normal. I know I am so sick and tired of hearing that. I'm sure everyone else is as well. But yeah, I don't even know what I'm going to call this video. I just wanted to check in with you guys and say hey, I'm here, I'm alive. Things are going well in Hong Kong. Yeah, but I don't know. I wanted to say it's okay to take breaks. It's okay to not always be on. It's okay to just slow down. And I'm realizing that this year because I feel it's the first time in my life that I've had to slow down, been forced to, and yeah, it's been good. I think for my mental health, for my spirit in general. So yeah, maybe I'll make this a catch-up video. I really don't know what I'm gonna call this video. It's kind of just me talking to you guys. Maybe this will be my Hong Kong update. So yeah, now it's been what? Almost 2 years in Hong Kong, which is insane. I never thought I would be here for this long, but here we are. It's crazy because in the beginning I first got here, and it was when the whole protest movement was starting. So it's been such a fascinating time to be here. I think 2020 has just it's been its own ball game. Just I've been saying. Oh, I have a call. Okay, sorry if anything changed, guys. I had a call. I'm actually legit working from home right now. I have screens. It's a lot. Anyways, so I think I'll just make this my 2-year Hong Kong update. Since why not? We're here. Let's catch up. Really did not think I would be here this long. I know that one of the big things that me and Mr. Living wanted to do when coming here was to travel in Asia. So I'm thankful that we were able to do that a little bit before all the craziness started. So we're able to do Bali, Vietnam, Philippines, Singapore, South Korea. I'm wondering if we're missing any. Hong Kong, obviously. So yeah, Macau. I have vlogs on most of them. I don't think there was so much footage from Bali, South Korea that I just was sorry. But if there are videos but if I do have vlogs for those trips, I will link them so you guys can at least see some of the other parts of Asia. But I really enjoyed, especially for what I do. So I work in, if you guys don't know, I work in finance and consulting. So being in the financial services industry, just globally, you need to know how to work in Asia. You need to know about the Chinese market. You need to know that in general. So for me, for a business perspective, it's just valuable to understand how to do business in Asia, how things work, how they operate, what is the culture like. So I've really enjoyed that aspect. It's far. That's honestly the big one of the downsides is it's really, really far. And I think before 2020, it didn't really bother me that much because I just went home a lot. So last year, 2019, I think I was in the U.S. I want to say 5 times, 5 separate trips to the U.S. So it's I made a point. I was back. I was always on a plane. But this year, it's where are you gonna go? So that's been really, really hard, is not being able to see my family just because I'm such a family person. Um, but it's also, I think, strengthened my relationships a lot because it's like it forces me to really be intentional. Like I call my parents like every single like weekend. We have like FaceTime calls, we have family chats. Like, you know, like I'm really intentional about keeping everyone updated on my life, like talking every day, just so like, you know, I see who's important. You know, I don't know. You realize what's important in life. Um, I think living abroad helps you to realize what's important in life, and I think this year especially has helped me to get better with a lot of my relationships and my friendships and just in general. Because I had to, you know, there's no other choice. I wasn't able to travel home as much, so that's hard. The time difference is 12 hours, and it's just not cute at all. So, what else? Mr. Olivia is good. I know you guys don't see him. Like, he's not like a camera person, so I know I'm like, you know, I like to share you guys stuff, but I have to respect that like not everybody's like that. So you'll see him here and there, but that's why again he's not really on the channel, but he's always here. Kind of the circling back to like, you know, the working culture here. It's definitely different. I've had my experience of like working in like a very like with a very Chinese boss, like more like British boss. It's definitely different. It would remind you a lot of New York City, just like the hustle mentality, the money. It's just like a different world. Sometimes I feel like I live in a bubble. If you've seen Crazy Rich Asians, love the movie. It's great, highly recommend. But sometimes I feel like that's Hong Kong. Not obviously it's a movie, it's dramatic, but like that kind of vibe, like that's what you get from Hong Kong. It's Singapore. The movie is set in Singapore. It's very similar to here. So it's definitely a totally different culture, a totally different set of priorities. So it's interesting to see the dynamics of that and just how it plays out in the culture, especially now when like a lot of things are changing globally, but things don't really change that much in Hong Kong. It's fascinating, just to like people watch and just see all the things that are happening here. So I think in the last like sit down update I was giving you guys, it was like the COVID update, and like I was so excited because we had booked tickets to Japan this year. Like I was so excited. We had like a 3-week trip to Japan, like all across the whole country. Canceled, obviously. So yeah, obviously really sad about that because, you know, I was like dreaming of that trip. That was like the one place I wanted to go to when I moved to Asia. I was like, okay, cool. I'll be in Asia. I'm gonna go to Japan. So sad that that didn't happen, but obviously, I mean, nobody's traveling this year. How can you? So that's kind of difficult. I think as the holidays approach, it's gonna start hitting me more because I think for the past like this is like going on almost 4 years now, I've lived abroad, so like I'm used to not being, you know, home around my friends, family, all of that. So that kind of, not that I'm used to it, but it's like I'm comfortable with that. But not being there for the holidays is like, that's very, very hard. I'm not gonna lie. Even thinking about it, sometimes like I just like start crying or get upset because I'm like, I want to be home. So that aspect is hard about this year, but I think, but again, I know that like globally, it's like I'm not the only one in this situation. So I'm trying to stay positive when I think about this year because so much. I mean, I know it's been like a crazy year and there's so much devastation everywhere, but you know, it's been one of the best years of my life also. So I'm trying to, you know, just keep it all in perspective because it's like, I think just like to sum it all up, I just feel like, I don't know, God works in mysterious ways because originally when I came to Asia, it was like culture shock on 100. I didn't know why I was here, but I feel like God has a reason for everything, you know, and it might not make sense in the moment and you might not be able to see the bigger picture, but now that I'm here, I'm able to see the bigger picture and I don't know, it's just so beautiful. And that's something that I actually love about living abroad. It's really helped my faith in the sense that like it forces you to use it, you know, because I feel like it's easy to have faith and believe in things when, you know, you're in your comfort zone and you control everything. But when you have to step out on faith and you don't know what's going to happen and you don't know what the culture is like, I feel like that's when you have to trust God and trust yourself a lot. So I think that's one thing that living abroad for so long has done for me. Getting outside of your comfort zone in like, you know, any capacity is like absolutely terrifying, but it really solidifies your faith in God and yourself, you know, if you look at it from the right way. So I'm really happy about that. But yeah, that's the update for this week. I have to get back to work. I have a meeting in 8 minutes, but I'm glad we got to catch up. Let me know if you guys like this style more of me just like sitting down talking to you on my patio. I could definitely do more of these. It would probably be easier than me running around the streets of Hong Kong. But we'll be back to normal videos next week of you seeing, you know, live in Hong Kong style. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. I know this year is hard, and again, I said this in one of my other videos coming up, but it's easy to look at other people's lives and think they're doing so much, but like, we're all going through 2020. So yeah, you're doing great. I know this year is a lot, and the fact that you're still here watching this, you know, you've come a long way. Mr. Olivia is also working from home, so it's like, this is like my office for the day. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, supporting me, my channel. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see. I'm actually planning on doing, side note before we go, I'm actually planning on doing videos on like the French visa process, moving abroad, like the actual like logistics. Because I feel like I've never talked about that on my channel, and I know a lot of people want to leave the US right now. But no, just for your own like knowledge, like what does it actually take to move abroad? What does it cost? What does that look like? So stay tuned for that. I'm hoping to have all of like, I'm going to do a series and I'm hoping to have that out in December, but you know, stay tuned for that. But yeah, just about visas, all of that, costs of living, how to do it. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. And yeah, I'm just excited to keep being consistent with my YouTube channel. It is hard. It is hard working a job. It's hard trying to build your own business and do YouTube. But I'm really enjoying just sharing more, because I feel like for most of for a lot of the time that I've been in Hong Kong, I haven't been able to share as much as I wanted to. So happy that I'm finally in a place where I'm like good with my time management and all of that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a good day, night, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.